Who knew living in the country of your favorite anime could turn out to be super expensive? It's true that luxury items are expensive everywhere. However, in Japan, prices of even the most basic amenities are through the roof. Watch this video to the end to find out some of the most expensive things in Japan, which are literally giving people a run for their money. Number 1. Fresh groceries. Turns out that fruits and vegetables are surprisingly very expensive. In the land of the rising sun, you'll find yourself paying $5 to $6 for just one peach. Watermelons, particularly the unique square-shaped ones, cost more than $50 per piece. Similarly, a stalk of broccoli will cost double as it would be in, let's say, Singapore. The same goes for rice and bananas. This is probably because Japan is a small island, and most of the greens needed to be imported are from other countries. These soaring prices don't account only for premium fruit and vegetables, but for all the fresh produce you'll see on supermarket rackets. This obviously includes dairy products and baked items. Expiry dates seem to have a shorter time span here. This is probably to ensure highest levels of freshness and hygiene. So for people who like to cook a lot, be prepared to empty out your wallet for your visit to the local grocery store. Number 2. Transportation. The main idea of public transport is that everyone can move about easily with the burden of a hefty transportation fare. Things seem to be quite the opposite in Japan. It might have the most advanced network of railways and bullet trains, the Shinkansen, but everyone has to think twice before stepping inside of one of these. As a matter of fact, getting from one side of Tokyo to the other side and back will cost you $30. That's an insane amount for public transport that too is within the same city. Seems too much, right? Wait until we'll tell you about the taxi fares. A 15-minute ride will cost you anything from $18 to $25 US. Not only public transport prices having soared immensely, but the cost of traveling privately will simply blow your mind. First off, for getting a license, it's compulsory for you to go to a training school, which costs $2,000 to $3,000 for a 2-week program. If you fail the test, you don't get a license and have to take the training program again. Let's say somehow you pass the test and you're sitting in your car. What is the next thing you need? Gas, obviously. And let us tell you that the gas prices are way out of line in Japan. That's the main reason why most people don't even have a car and resort to public transport. Parking your vehicle will also drain you of your money at a rate of $500 a month. Number 3. Gift-giving tradition. Japanese are people of culture and traditions. Gift-giving is one of the basic norms of life. That, too, is a bit on the extravagant side. Let's talk specifically about the culture of omiyage. This term translates to souvenir in English, and is supposed to be a nicely wrapped edible snack. If you go on a vacation or holiday, it's absolutely essential for you to bring omiyage for each and every one of your friends and family. If you don't, they'll consider you rude and most likely get mad at you. That's just the way things are done in Japan. It's a way of telling them that you thought about them while you were away. And here's the catch. When you have to buy omiyage for not one, but all your buddies, it's quite the hefty term on your pocket. But what can you do? You just don't have the option of returning empty-handed. Unless you want to lose all your acquaintances, that is. Number 4. Weddings. Another money extinguisher that we just have to mention here is weddings. Going to a wedding, even if you don't know the couple very much, can still get quite expensive. $500 to $600 is the minimum you must give to the bride. If you're unemployed or a student, you can get away with $100. You also have to give the children a lot of gifts as well. New Year's, birthdays, and just generally even. If they ask you, you'll have to turn up some cash. You don't want to be considered a moody adult who disrespects tradition, do you? Number 5. Movie tickets. Movie night just got a tad bit expensive. If you're in Japan, you should probably consider taking your date somewhere else. That's because tickets are 3 times more expensive than they're in Singapore, and about 2 times more expensive as compared to the States. Yeah, there'll be no catching the premiere of your favorite movies at the cinema for Japanese fans. They can sit at home and wait for the DVD release. Or, pirate it. Not that we encourage pirating. Click one of the 2 videos on your screen right now.